It was a dark and chilly evening, the kind that makes you pull your coat tighter and quicken your pace. On November 24th, 1971, the world was a different place back then, with the Vietnam War still raging and the counterculture movement in full swing. Thanksgiving was just around the corner, and a sense of anticipation filled the air. Families were busy preparing for the holiday, decorating their homes and planning their feasts. At Portland International Airport, a nondescript man using the name Dan Cooper purchased a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, his destination, Seattle, Washington. He paid $20 in cash, a small sum for what would become a legendary flight. Nothing about him, from his unassuming appearance to his calm demeanor, suggested that he was about to become the central figure in one of aviation history's most baffling mysteries. He blended in seamlessly with the other travelers, just another face in the crowd. Cooper boarded the aircraft, a Boeing 727, and settled into seat 18E. He carried a briefcase and a paper bag, items that seemed ordinary at first glance. He ordered a bourbon and soda, seemingly just another passenger on a routine flight. The flight attendants went about their duties, unaware of the drama that was about to unfold. However, as the plane took off into the twilight sky, Cooper passed a note to a flight attendant. She initially thought it was just another passenger's attempt at flirting. This simple act would forever change the course of Flight 305, transforming an ordinary journey into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. The flight attendant's face turned pale as she read the note. The note contained a chilling message. "I have a bomb." The atmosphere in the cabin shifted instantly from casual and relaxed to tense and fearful. The flight attendant, initially skeptical, glanced at the note and then at Cooper. He calmly opened his briefcase, revealing what appeared to be a collection of wires and red sticks. Fear gripped the flight attendant, who immediately relayed Cooper's demands to the cockpit. Cooper wanted $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a refueling truck standing by in Seattle. News of the hijacking spread like wildfire, alerting authorities on the ground. The FBI sprang into action, assembling a team to handle the delicate situation. In Seattle, the authorities complied with Cooper's demands, gathering the money and parachutes while strategizing how to handle the volatile situation. The lives of everyone on board Flight 305 hung precariously in the balance, held hostage by a man whose motives remained a complete mystery. After a tense standoff, the plane landed in Seattle, its wheels touching down on the rain-slicked runway under the cover of night, where Cooper released the passengers in exchange for the ransom money and parachutes. The passengers, visibly shaken but unharmed, hurried off the plane, their ordeal finally over. With the passengers safe, a sense of relief washed over the authorities, who had been anxiously awaiting this moment. The tension in the air began to dissipate, but only slightly. Their ordeal was far from over. The hijacker, known only as D.B. Cooper, still held the flight crew hostage, and his demands were far from ordinary. Cooper, still holding the crew hostage, outlined his next move. He wanted to be flown to Mexico City. The crew, under immense pressure, had no choice but to comply with his demands. After refueling, the Boeing 727 took off once more, its engines roaring into the night sky. This time, the plane carried only Cooper and the flight crew. The atmosphere inside the plane was tense, with the crew acutely aware of the hijacker's every move. Cooper remained calm and collected, his plan meticulously unfolding. As the plane soared over the Pacific Northwest, Cooper instructed the crew to fly at a low altitude and maintain a slow speed. The crew followed his instructions, their minds racing with uncertainty. Then, at approximately 8 p.m., somewhere over the dense forest between Seattle and Reno, the unthinkable happened. Cooper did the unthinkable. He lowered the aft stairs and, with the ransom money strapped to his body, prepared to make his daring escape. Jumping into the night sky, he vanished into thin air, leaving behind a mystery that would baffle authorities and capture the public's imagination for decades to come. The news of Cooper's daring escape sent shockwaves across the nation. The FBI launched one of the most extensive manhunts in its history, combing the rugged terrain where Cooper was believed to have landed. Search parties consisting of hundreds of law enforcement officers, military personnel and volunteers scoured the vast wilderness, hoping to find any trace of the elusive hijacker. Despite their tireless efforts, the search yielded few clues. The dense forest canopy, treacherous terrain and unpredictable weather conditions hampered their progress. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. But D.B. Cooper, as the media had dubbed him due to an early miscommunication with the press, remained frustratingly elusive, his fate shrouded in mystery. Years passed, but the mystery of D.B. Cooper only deepened. The FBI pursued thousands of leads, but none panned out. Then in 1980, a significant break came when a young boy named Brian Ingram stumbled upon a weathered bundle of cash on the banks of the Columbia River. The serial numbers matched those of the ransom money. This discovery, while tantalizing, only raised more questions than answers. How did the money end up there? Was Cooper still alive, or had the river carried a piece of this enigmatic puzzle downstream? The discovery of the money breathed new life into the investigation, but despite renewed efforts, the trail remained frustratingly cold. The D.B. Cooper case became an enduring obsession for the FBI, captivating investigators for decades. The Bureau meticulously analyzed every detail of the hijacking, from Cooper's physical description to his mannerisms and the cryptic notes he left behind. They even recreated the jump using dummies and aircraft in an attempt to understand the physics and logistics of Cooper's daring escape. Despite their best efforts, the FBI never identified D.B. Cooper definitively. The case, officially closed in 2016, remains one of the longest and most baffling unsolved mysteries in the annals of the Bureau's history. The lack of concrete answers has only fueled speculation and intrigue, turning D.B. Cooper into a modern-day legend. Over the years, countless theories have emerged attempting to explain what happened to D.B. Cooper. Some believe that he perished during the jump, succumbing to the unforgiving elements or the treacherous terrain. Others speculate that he survived, using the ransom money to start a new life under a new identity. Some theories border on the outlandish, suggesting that Cooper was a former military operative with advanced survival skills, or even that he had inside help. The lack of concrete evidence has made it impossible to confirm or refute any of these theories definitively, adding to the mystique surrounding the case. The D.B. Cooper case continues to fascinate and perplex people around the world. The image of a lone figure disappearing into the night with a bag full of stolen cash has become an enduring symbol of daring, mystery, and the allure of the unknown. The fact that such an audacious crime could occur and remain unsolved is a testament to Cooper's meticulous planning and the enduring power of mystery. The case stands as a reminder that some puzzles may never be fully solved, leaving us to grapple with ambiguity and the limits of human knowledge. It is this enduring mystery, this tantalizing blend of fact and fiction, that continues to captivate the imagination, ensuring that the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on. D.B. Cooper's daring heist and mysterious disappearance have left an undeniable mark on popular culture. The audacity of his crime, coupled with the sheer mystery of his vanishing act, has captivated the public imagination for decades. His story has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and television shows, each offering a unique interpretation of the events of that fateful night. Authors and filmmakers have delved into every conceivable angle, from the psychological profile of Cooper himself to the intricate details of the hijacking. The case has inspired countless works of fiction, from novels and short stories to feature films, often using the mystery as a springboard to explore themes of identity, freedom, and the pursuit of the unknown. Writers have imagined alternate endings, speculated on Cooper's fate, and even created entirely new characters inspired by his legend. The legend of D.B. Cooper has permeated music, art, and even everyday language. Musicians have penned songs about his daring escape, while artists have immortalized him in murals and paintings. His name has become a cultural shorthand for the ultimate unsolved mystery. His name has become synonymous with daring heists and unsolved mysteries, a testament to the enduring power of his story. Detectives and amateur sleuths alike have pored over the evidence, each hoping to be the one to finally crack the case. Whether he is portrayed as a folk hero, a cunning criminal, or simply a man caught in extraordinary circumstances, D.B. Cooper's legacy continues to inspire and intrigue. His enigmatic tale will be told and retold for generations to come, ensuring that the mystery of D.B. Cooper remains a captivating chapter in the annals of American folklore.